Good morning, all of my parent-child friends. Welcome to the Little Gym at Home, lesson number 6. We're gonna go ahead and get started here in just a few minutes. First, while you guys are getting here, be sure to drop your name in the comments. You know, I love hearing your names. Also, here are the few things you'll need today. So, you'll need some sort of line on your ground. I taped a line to my yoga mat. You can tape a line to your floor, to a yoga mat. You can use a string, any sort of just little line that kind of represents a balance beam. You will need a scarf, handkerchief, cloth napkin. I used a washcloth because I was ill-prepared without a scarf. So I have a washcloth, so we got it. We have a ball, so you'll need a ball, as always. Bubbles, bubble solution, a bubble blower, any sort of bubbles. And then also a book about balancing. And if you don't have a book about balancing, which you might not, just an old favorite to read once class is over. And I'll wait just a few more seconds for all of our friends to join on. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sing our hello song. If you're just now getting here, hello, and be sure to drop your name. Let's go ahead and sing it. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, we come to the gym for fun, and we'll get you on the run. How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Yay! Good job, everybody. Okay, so now that we've sung our hello song, we'll introduce our theme for the week. So our theme this week is balancing babes, hence the line. So this week we're going to be working all on balancing. So we're going to do some balancing activities today. Super exciting. Our sign of the week is fun because we're going to have lots of fun today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 2 fingers. You're going to take 2 more fingers. You're going to slide down your nose and tap. So fun. 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 All right, guys, I'll give you guys just a few seconds to do that. And then we'll go ahead and say our names. My name's Miss Nicole. Do I have any names? Well, that's all right. I'm sure I'll get some. While we're waiting on those, we'll go ahead and get started on our warm-up. These are going to be a lot of vestibular strength activities because we're going to do a lot of upside down rotations. So get ready for it. Alrighty.
Run!
And we're going to run! Pump those arms. Parents, as always, if your child isn't running yet, go ahead and help them assisted walk. Or you can pick them up in place.
Oh, it really makes my day. How I wish that I could stay when we're playing at the little gym. It's the little gym way, and you know I cannot wait.
Run it backwards.
Playing at the little, 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 playing at the little gym.
Good job, guys. I know you're running awesome.
Freeze!
Freeze.
Hey, beasts.
Hey, beasts.
Can you log roll by yourself?
Can you log roll by yourself? We're going to lay down and we're going to log roll.
It's the little gym way, and you know
Parents, feel free if your kiddo's having a hard time with log rolling or you're having a hard time log rolling them, do that partner log roll we worked on. So you just grab them here, here, make sure to lock out your arms as you roll, and roll.
Freeze!
Freeze.
Let's all pretend to fly.
Let's pretend to fly. Okay, parents, so you can either pick up your kiddo and fly them like this, or kids, you guys can take your wings and flap them. And maybe you can fly up way high. And maybe you can fly way down low. Maybe you can fly really, 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 really fast. And maybe just fly at a normal pace. flying, guys. I bet you're flying so high.
Freeze. Front or back.
All right, guys.
Whoop-de-doo.
So we're gonna focus on the back whoop-de-doo today, and I'm gonna demonstrate it real quick. So parents, whenever you're spotting this, you're gonna wanna put your kiddo in your lap. You are gonna have your thumbs and face them forward. You're gonna want to put your thumbs at your child's hips with their hands behind you. So you're gonna always want those hands behind you. You're gonna lay back, and as you lay back, you're gonna rotate at their hips. Now, if you have a younger one that's still a little iffy about going upside down, you can just rotate about right here. Now, if your kid's a seasoned back whoop-de-dooer, you can go all the way back, touch their feet to the ground, and then flip them again. Now, if your kiddo's a little tall for this, which they might be, what you can do is you can have them lay down, put their hands by their head, and just work on those backward roll rotations and just lifting their toes up. So let's work on this.
We will be playing at the little gym. So come on, don't be late. Don't you know I cannot wait to be playing at the little, 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 playing at the little gym.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Hold your child upside down.
All right,
either
guys.
in your arms or lay them on the floor.
So you can
then
lay
pick
them on the
up
floor and
by their ankles.
gently pick them up by their
Gentle swings are
ankles.
fine,
and sway
then
them.
Sit them down gently. If
And
your
then put
child
them
doesn't
down
like
gently.
being upside down, just rock them in
You
your
can hold
arms.
them like this and do some upside down rotations like we've done previously. Or you can continue doing a few of those back whoop-de-doos if they were a real hit.
It's the little gym way, and you know I cannot wait to be playing at the little, 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 playing at the little gym.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Walk and clap to the
All right,
music.
guys, we're gonna walk and clap to the music. Good clapping. I bet you guys have better rhythm than I do. Good job, guys. I bet you're doing so good. We're gonna run.
It's the little gym way, and you know I cannot wait to be playing at the little,
Good running. I bet you guys are running so good.
playing at the little, playing at the little, playing at the little gym.
Thank you
And
for
freeze.
playing at the little
Thank
gym.
you for playing at the little gym. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next activity. All right, everybody, grab that scarf, handkerchief, napkin, whatever you have, and let's get started.
Walk with your scarf on top of a body
All right, we're gonna
part.
walk with our
How
scarf
many
on
different
top of
ways
a body
can you
part.
do that?
You can walk with it on top of your head, maybe on top of your shoulder. Maybe on top of your hands.
On top, on top, on top, on top,
Good walking, guys. Good balancing that scarf.
on top, on top, on top. Freeze.
Freeze.
Now, can you run while
All
holding
right.
your scarf?
We're gonna run
between
while
two
holding
different
our
body
scarf
parts?
between two different body
How many
parts.
different ways can
How many
you do
different ways
that?
can you do it? So first, I'm gonna do my elbow and my belly. I'm gonna run. Next, I'm gonna do my ear and my shoulder. chest. Freeze.
Freeze. Parents, help your child put their scarf on the floor.
All right, we're going to put our
so
scarf on
that
the
it's
floor.
in the shape of a square.
And it's going to be in the shape of a square.
How many different ways can you step or jump over?
Okay, so we're going to do some different
square
stepping and
scarf?
jumping over our square. So I'm going to do a big step with one foot. And I'm going to do a big step backwards. And maybe I'll jump over it. Maybe I'll jump backwards over it.
Now form your scarf in the shape of a rectangle.
Okay, so we're going to fold that square in half. That way it
Can you
has
step or
two
jump
short
over
sides
the
and
short
two long sides.
And the long sides?
So we're going to step over the short sides and the long sides.
Now form the scarf in the shape of a triangle.
All right, now we're going to make it into a triangle. So we're going to
How
fold
many
it into a
different
triangle.
ways can you step or jump over the triangle?
All right, let's step and jump over. So we can jump over here. We can maybe jump on the sides. Maybe we can do a big step over.
Freeze.
Freeze.
And watch your teacher.
Watch
Your
me.
teacher is going to stuff their scarf inside their pocket
All right.
or their sleeve.
I'm going to stuff it inside my
Can you
pocket.
stuff your scarf
Now you can
inside
stuff it in your pocket,
or
your sleeve, or maybe even inside
and
your
gallop.
shirt if you don't really have long sleeves. And now we're going to gallop. So we're going to do that apart, together. And if that's real easy, then you can start to go fast. Parents, as always, if they aren't galloping yet, you guys can help them go apart and together. Freeze!
Freeze. Throw your scarf in the air, and when it floats down, you can catch it or make it land on a
All right, guys, so we're going to throw it in the air and make it land, and catch it or make it land on a body part. So first, let's just throw it. Whoop. Next, let's see if we can make it land on our head. It's going to be hard. Ah, I tried. Let's try it one more time. On our head. Maybe we can try to make it land on our arm. Whoa! Maybe we can try to make it land on our foot. And just have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Please
guys.
sing with me. It's time to
Put the scarves away, scarves away, scarves away. It's time to put the scarves away at the little gym. And it's away. Good job, everybody. Do I have any of my friends here?
You do. Alex is in therapy and he says he misses you guys.
We miss you too.
Mimi is here.
Hello, Mimi.
You got a good morning from Peyton and she sure misses you all.
Well, good morning. We miss you. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So, what we are going to do next is our full body 3. So, first, what we're going to do is we are going to use that line we made for ourselves. All 3 of our skills have this line we've made for ourselves. And we are going to do a few things. So, one, we're going to see if we can walk with our feet on the line and just follow the line. If that's real easy, you're going to walk backwards. So see if you can walk forward and backwards for a few seconds. So forward, backward, and see if you can follow that line. And then once you've done that a few times, see if you can run on it and run backwards. And try and stay on the line. Let's see it, guys. You guys can work on that for just a few seconds. And if you're here, go ahead and drop. what should our activity be today? Why don't you guys drop what your favorite thing to do on the balance beam is when we're at the gym, since we're working on balancing. So tell me what you like to do on the balance beam. All right. All right, guys. And freeze. Good job, everyone. As always, if there's an activity that your child is really enjoying, you can go ahead and pause the video or kind of stop the video and come back, and you guys can work extra on it. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next skill. Our next skill is wheelbarrowing down the line. So what this is going to help with is this is going to help our kiddos be able to visualize that line and know that straight line. So what we're going to do is we're going to wheelbarrow. So you're going to take your child in their chest and in their legs, and you're going to make sure you're supporting them without cutting off their range of movement. So you're going to support in the leg, thigh area. You're going to make sure you're supporting in their chest. Some of your kiddos that have been there for a while probably won't need you to support in their chest, so just be there just in case. If they're still super new, make sure you're really pushing. And then they're going to take their hands and move them down the line. And parents, you guys can kind of help them do little tiny movements across the line. So we're going to wheelbarrow walk all the way down the line. Let's see it.
Help and support, 'cause they are short, so they go to and
Good job, guys.
help and support, 'cause they
I bet you guys are wheelbarrowing so good.
over the river, through the woods. My birdie buddies did run over the river, through the
All right, guys, good job. So for our third skill, we're going to expand on the skill we're already doing. So guys, we're going to keep wheelbarrowing. But once they wheelbarrow and get to the middle, we are going to do a forward roll. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to tuck at the base of the head and neck. So right about where the head and neck meet. You're going to help tuck their head, chin to chest. You're going to roll them. So they're going to be pushing, you're going to tuck, you're going to help them over, and you're going to roll them. And I'll show you guys what that head tuck should look like. So they're going to want to be really, really tucked. That way it's real easy. So we'll do those wheelbarrow forward rolls.
slow they go to and from, step and slide.
And if your kiddo has a forward roll by themselves, parents, make sure you're supervising and helping, just since we're doing this in our own homes. But if your kiddo has their forward roll or is really, really close, maybe you can help them get that little extra push over on your forward roll, as long as they're on a really soft surface. All right, guys, we'll do that for just a few more seconds. I bet you guys are doing really, really good. Have I had any new comments? Well, that's okay. I think everybody's real busy doing these rolls because balancing's fun.
So they go hands and head to feet.
All right, guys.
It looks great.
And let's go ahead and freeze. Good job. Now is our full body 3 for today. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our ball portion. And balls are going to be a little bit different today. So for our first ball activity, if you guys can, if you have a ball that's big enough for this, if not, you can just kind of play with balls and follow along. But for our first one, we're going to do a little bit of balancing. So I'm going to have my kiddo lay on the ball. I'm going to hold the knees as to support them, and we're going to rock them forward and backwards and let them balance and develop some of that core strength on the ball. Let's see it. And maybe if that's really easy, you can put them on their back and do the exact same thing. Just make sure you're important. And if they're starting to roll or slide, just make sure you're holding them still. All right. And then when we're doing our ball, we can also have them try to lightly sit on it. Now your ball may be a little delicate, so just make sure you're kind of gauging that. And you can lightly sit them on there and help them balance. Maybe if they're balancing really good, they can rock forward and back. All right. And for our last ball activity, this is going to be kind of silly. So what we're going to do is we're going to very lightly help them stand on the ball. So we're going to have them very lightly stand, and we'll probably be holding a lot of their weight and just letting them balance beneath their feet and just kind of helping them balance, making sure that we have them. Just let them balance, get that core strength on that ball. All right, guys, good job. We're going to go ahead and wrap that up. I hope you guys had fun ball balancing with me. Good job, everyone. I'm going to grab my bubble machine. Just a fair warning to everybody. My bubble machine ran out of batteries during Tuesday's class, so yesterday I went and grabbed batteries. And the new batteries aren't working. So I'm going to go buy a new bubble blower this weekend, and I will have a new one for Tuesday's class. So we're just going to pretend that my bubbles are coming out. But I'm going to play a song. All right, guys. While our bubbles are going at first, as they're coming out, I want you guys to try to clap the bubbles. Go ahead and clap your bubbles.
Up a little June so high, like a balloon in the sky.
Crazy, it's not working.
In the air, floating.
Go ahead and clap your bubbles. All right, guys, after you've clapped them, go ahead and poke some bubbles as they come out. And like we said, this helps with our tracking. So we're going to be tracking and poking. All right, guys. I know a lot of people are a fan of this. So I want you guys to see if you can catch your bubbles on your belly. See if you can get some bubbles on your belly.
So high, like a balloon in the sky. Bubbles, bubbles in the air.
Catch those bubbles.
Everywhere.
All right, guys. And here for just a few more seconds, catch all of your last little bubbles. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get a round of applause for everybody. As always, if there was a part of class that you really, really enjoyed, feel free to go back and do it as long as y'all are being super safe. Thank you guys for joining me for our second lesson of the week. I had so much fun with you guys. I will be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. for another lesson, so be there. Today, to review, we worked on some balancing activities. We worked on walking straight on a line, going backwards on the line, running forward, and running backward. We worked on wheelbarrowing. So that's helping with our chest strength, our upper body strength, and it's helping us move our arms and still tracking that line. Then we added a forward roll to that wheelbarrow. So that was awesome. And we worked on lots of cool balancing stuff. So thank you guys for being with me. Once we get off here in just a few seconds, be sure to grab that favorite book or that book about balancing and read it. Thank you guys for joining me, and we will go ahead and sing our goodbye song. Oh, everyone, please clap your hands and sing along with me. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye, bye, everybody. Oh, bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. Bye, bye, everybody. It's time to read your